Well, hello, students. I hope that you are all warm and safe, and I do hope that you're enjoying the weather. Sorry about the glare. Let me see. Does that help at all? A little bit. Turn the TV off. All right. So hopefully this finds you safe and warm, and well. But I also hope you made it outside and played in the snow. We don't get enough snow to waste these opportunities to play in it. So today there'll be even more. So get out there and play. You're still kids. Go build a snowman. Get off the devices. Get out there. Have fun. Oh, it's a density lesson too. So if you scoop up snow and just pack it a little bit, it's not very dense. So if you throw it at somebody, it won't hurt so bad. But if you scoop the same amount up and pack it really tight, so we have the same amount of mass in a smaller volume, higher density, boom. It's a good lesson about density. All right, so today's assignment, we're still practicing what we know about the periodic table and what information the periodic table provides us. Where we're going with this is you have to understand what information you can find on the box for a couple different things that we're going to be doing after we take the test over what do you know about the periodic table. Then we're going to start using the information on the periodic table. We're going to use it to draw atomic structures. So if you're not following along and you don't know what the information is in the box, or what a group and a period is, you are going to struggle. So you'll be on the struggle bus. So keep up, do the material, it's practice. But while you're doing it, think about what you're doing. Some of you are just doing this autopilot thing, and like when you took your notes, a lot of you, by the way, a lot of you did really good on that content practice. As much as you seem to be struggling, you put it together, those grades are in, and you did a good job. Some of you didn't do so well, and I know it's because you didn't even read or take notes. So you've got to step it up. Get ready. You're going to be in high school next year, and those grades, you flunk a class in high school, you don't get the credits. You don't get the credits, you don't get a diploma. So let's step it up. Let's step it up and get those habits before you get over there, okay? All right, I'll get off my soapbox and get back to what we're doing today. You are going to review the 6 pieces of information that the element key tells us. And the way that you're going to do that, I've attached the content practice B, and it's just focusing on the nonmetals and metalloids, which are on page 87 in your book. It's the right side of the periodic table. Remember, on the left side, we start metal, 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 and we get a little less metallic. We hit the metalloids with properties, and then there's usually 1 or 2 metalloids in the stair step, and then we hit the nonmetals. So our properties are going from very metallic to, okay, a little less metallic. I got metalloids, they're a little metallic, a little non-metal. And then, boom, I've got nonmetals that have no physical properties of the metals because they're non-metals. They're actually the opposite. Where metals are conductors, nonmetals are insulators. They stop the conductivity. Check. All right. So what you have is you have a content practice. And guys, this is 60 points, so you've got to do a nice job on it. It sounds like, oh my gosh, that's a lot, but you're just looking up on your periodic table and properly place the elements that are missing and include their 6 pieces of information that we've been talking about each element key gives you. So I put a picture of this also on there for you, but for example, if you look at the very top, It tells you that you need to know the atomic number. You need to find the atomic number. You need to write the symbol. You need to write the element name. You need to put the state of matter, which is going to be either the cube, the balloon, or the teardrop. water drop. Excuse me, it looks like a teardrop though. And then in order to tell me whether it's a non-metal or metalloid, you're going to color the background, right? So yellow means non-metal, green means metalloid. So you'll have 2 of them that'll be green, and then you'll have 8 that'll be yellow background. If you want to color the entire background on this whole page so that you can keep track of where your metalloids are and your non-metals are, you're welcome to do that, but you don't have to. I'm just going to real quickly, boom, that's the answer key. I didn't color all of them, all right? But I did use color for like the balloons. I used red, and the teardrop I used blue. And then the boxes, I could have done white, but that's not the best box in the world, but yeah. Okay, so one of the elements that you have to fill in is carbon. Carbon is element number 6, so it's the next one after boron. So then I write the element name. You follow exactly what they've done here, okay? So you write the element name, the atomic number, the symbol, the average atomic mass, the state at which it is, which this one is a solid at room temperature, and it's a non-metal, so I color the background yellow. So non-metals are yellow, just like in your book, and metalloids are green, just like in your book. So you're looking at page 87 of the periodic table, because you have 2 pages. This is on page 87 because it's your transition from metals to metalloids to non-metals. It's that transition side of the periodic table where the properties start switching to metalloids and non-metals. All right? So I messed around yesterday to see how things would work digitally, since you have to do this digitally. You could do it in Notability. You could load it up into Notability, and then you could color. I think coloring the background first would work better if you're going to do that, and then do the rest of your labeling. I also tried it as taking a screenshot picture of it, and then the markup where you hit those 3 buttons, the 3 dots, and it gives you like a pen. And so then I did the highlighter. When I went in on the digital, I did the highlighter, and I did the background first, and then I used the pen. I switched over to the pen and then did the writing, and that worked. So I checked, and it'll work if you do it either one of those ways. I did do it yesterday, and everything worked out fine, so you shouldn't have a problem since we don't have paper copies. All right? When you get this done, you submit it back to the post. Remember, it's 60 points. It's 60 easy points. It shouldn't take you very long, and if you want it to be beauteous and have all the backgrounds colored, you can. I'm not, that'll be tricky because then it'll shade over the information. Well, the highlighter mode would work. If you use the highlighter mode, you'll be okay. All right, so that's what you're doing today. And then the periodic table pun. The periodic table pun for today is the purpose of a bulletproof vest is to... Now, I'm going to tell you a clue and also some instructions on when you write the answer. This is in the actinide series. This one is in the actinide series. So do not write the group or the period. Write the word actinide series, the words actinide series. Okay? So you'll write the element name when you solve it, and then you write the symbol, and then you write the atomic number, and then you write the average atomic mass, and then you write actinide series, and then you're done with the answer. Okay? You don't write a period in a group, you write actinide series. Right? So pause the video if you want a chance to look for it and solve the riddle, because I'm going to give the answer. Protactinium. The purpose of a bulletproof vest is to protect Indian. Protect them. Protactinium. Hey, be safe. Get out there and play. Play in the snow. Don't be funny today. Have a great day. Stay safe.